Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this slate, guys, let me introduce myself. I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, guys, so we got a pretty big slate on tap today. We got a 10-game slate. We have one game that possibly has some weather concerns in Cleveland and Boston, but I don't think that should be too much of a factor. Now, the way that I do my DFS, guys, is I pick 3 games and I roll with the punches. I already have my 3 games selected. I hope you guys have the 3 games you like. I see 2 games that will be obvious plays, and typically the obvious plays does well. So let's get right into it, guys. So when you look at the pitcher position, you have a lot of different pitchers that you can choose from. Fried is going to be very popular, but at 10.5, I believe he gets about 40 points. I like Gonsolin. I think he's going to do extremely well playing against Washington. They look abysmal. But someone that I'm going to go with, guys, I'm going to go with Manaea. And I think Manaea is going to also put up 40, but he comes at a big discount where you get a chance to save $600. And in DFS, that is a lot of money to save. So I love Manaea as my pitcher. Now, this spot, I'm going to go with somebody that a lot of people, they wouldn't even consider putting this guy on the list. I'm going with Austin Hedges. He's a low-tier guy. And the thing about MLB is don't just look at price, because a $2,000 player can do the exact same as a $4,000 player. If you look at DFS, go back and look at your last 3 contests and look at the guys that hit home runs and tell me how many of them were under 3,500 and how many of them was under 2,700. A lot of players that are low tier can hit home runs. I would challenge everyone today to make one lineup where you don't put anybody in there over $4,000. And then you put a lineup in there and you have a couple $4,000 players and see which lineup does the best. Now, today, there are 2 players that are over 4,000 that I absolutely love. And one of those players I'm going to put at my util spot. And that player, this is my favorite player on the whole slate. I'm going Austin Riley. I'm a big fan of Austin Riley today, guys. I don't see how he doesn't hit a home run. As long as the weather cooperates, Austin Riley is one of my favorite plays. Now, at the second base play, matter of fact, I'm going to do my second place player last. That's going to be my boomstick play of the night. At shortstop, I am going to give you guys Jimenez. He's one of my favorite plays on the slate today. So I like Riley, Jimenez, Austin Hedges. And guys, my boomstick play of the night is none other than Rug Odor. Now, Odor and Hedges will probably not make it in anybody's lines. But this is the thing, guys. These 2 guys can both hit home runs, right? You have $3,350. Guys, you can go get all the stars you want. And you can actually take Riley out of that spot and put Riley in at third base. So if you take Riley out and you put him in at third base, look at what you have left, guys. Look, you got all your outfield left and a utility spot. Guys, you can create an amazing lineup with what is left. You can go out and get some of the big bats, but you have the money to get a very, very competitive lineup. Now, I'm going to go through the games that I like, guys. Tampa Bay at Baltimore. I think Baltimore is going to hit Tampa Bay this time. I think that they're going to be a team that's going to be pissed. I believe they put up 5 or 6 runs today. I like Atlanta to put a lot of runs up on Philly. I like Cleveland to put a lot of runs up on Boston. I like San Diego to put up about 4 runs on Detroit. I think Chicago is going to put up about 5 runs on Pittsburgh. I think Milwaukee is going to put up 8 or 9 runs on Colorado. The Los Angeles Angels and KC. I think KC is going to put up runs on the Angels. I would say about 5. I don't see a lot of home runs because that is a very big park to hit home runs in. I love San Fran to put up a lot of runs against Arizona. I like Houston to put up runs on Oakland, but do not be shocked. Oakland will put up about 6 runs. They're one of the best teams in the league at hitting left-handed pitching, and I do have a couple of Oakland bats I will put in my lineups. The Dodgers, you got to put at least 2 or 3 Dodgers in your lineup, and it doesn't really matter which one because all of them have home run potential, except maybe Klay Thompson's brother, the other Thompson. But everybody else on that team, I believe, can hit a home run. And Texas at Seattle, I think Seattle bounces back because they just got swept by Houston. And Texas has to travel. This is their second road series. So I think Seattle will put up, I would say, about 4 or 5 runs. So that's it, guys. So you have Manaea, Hedges, Odor, Riley, and Jimenez, and you still have 3,350 to complete the rest of your lineups. So, guys, if you made it this far, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe. So, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And good hunting on today's MLB. Love you guys.